Well, it is a question that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? And in a few moments, we're gonna see a team trying to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
It was a tough season, Kate, in New Orleans a year ago. Coaching changes, lots of injuries to that offense.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 7.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. Second and long. Sending a receiver left. Another try following the sack. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice game. They're down to the 36.
A gain of 14 yards.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Connection made to Shaheed. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
16 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
At the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And the defense getting a little revenge after that last play, huh? This time, they don't even let him get back to the line.
A loss of a yard.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Rattler. This one's caught.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
A tie in baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak, well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. off the play action. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
13 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Baker now off the play fake. He's got a Mecca and Buka. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 17.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, here's Baker. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Irving on the counter. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 23-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23. He's going to keep it this time. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Diving for the goal line, and it's not free. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing My old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Saints to the line now, 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Cuts right. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 21
No
yards.
frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
At the 48-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Now Rattler on the play fake. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there.
Incomplete.
So that brings up 2nd
He
down.
was defended by Jamel Dean.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Jukes one defender. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints start to fight back with their first points in this game. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson now on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Mario Davis on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. the Buccaneers. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Baker now from the gun. Caught by Godwin on the slant. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Into traffic, complete. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First down, Buccaneers.
First and 10 from the 41. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Once more, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And a Buccaneer first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving now. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 41. Mayfield now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Irving here from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Pete Werner on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints 16-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. From the 16. Complete out to the right side. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brought down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Spencer Rattler sack.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to
19-yard
sell,
line.
sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And talk about a good gain when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
13 yards. It's now
Boy, they sure
3rd
found the
and
right
2.
route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The kicker on for the extra
Group
point.
B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
This our last play of the quarter.
At their own 23-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's a gain of 3 on the final play of quarter 3. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Baker now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that takes them to 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Now here's Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Irving on second. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Looking to throw. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Taysom Hill.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll throw it. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too.
Rashid Shaheed.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first
It's a
down.
gain of 16 yards.
That's pro's pro right there. That is
And the
one
Saints,
heck of an experienced
first
catch.
down.
He made sure to secure the ball, but he
First
also
and
knew
10 at the
exactly where the
36-yard
sideline was
line.
to get both feet down.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Rattler, first and 10. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Rattler trying to get on second. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints losing by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. Fits it through the middle. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs for him from the 46. Handoff headed right. Irving. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Recovered by the offense.
All set up now for first and 10. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second.
It's a pickup.
And they'll have just 1 left to burn
Brings
now.
up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout.
And
that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Setting up to pass. He's got White, complete.
Mayfield's pass.
They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.